Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Harrison Cohn joins the bold and the beautiful as Dake, Remy's new love interest. He started out as an Instagram model before branching into music and acting. His credits include The Summer I Turned Pretty, Hacks, American Horror Stories, and more. Cohn also makes music under the stage name AERE, blending R&B, hip-hop, and indie pop. He appeared in Mariah Carey's Type Dangerous music video as her first love interest. A former Instagram model, Cohn rose to fame by sharing fashion and lifestyle photos on his social media account. In time, his hard work and dedication helped him rise to fame and segue into becoming a musician and actor. Cohn's credits include the television series The Summer I Turned Pretty, Hacks, American Horror Stories, Stage Fright, and Superstore, as well as the films The Spookies, First Love, and Ick. Do you want to learn more about Cohn? Here are 7 things to know about him. Born in Englewood, Colorado, Cohn had a passion for music since he was a child. He learned to play the guitar and piano from his father and eventually began participating in theater productions, which fostered his interest in acting. He nabbed a part in a stage production of The Wizard of Oz at the age of 12 and was also cast as Baby John, the youngest member of the Jets, in a production of West Side Story. Cohn began his professional acting career with roles in commercials. He's appeared in ads for Google, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. In 2019, Cohn released a few pop music singles, including Wave, Centert, and Blurry Vision. His most well-known song, Love Above It All, Noah version, was released in 2020 as part of the soundtrack on the album Stage Fright. Harrison's music is a blend of R&B and hip-hop and is inspired by alternative indie pop. He cited Justin Bieber, Charlie Puth, 80s music, Bob Dylan, Post Malone, pop/urbano Latino music, and XXXTentacion as the artists who have influenced him in an interview with Buzz Music. Musically, he's gone by the stage name AERE. When I introduce myself informally, I usually say Harry without pronouncing the H, and I wanted my artist's name to sound closer to my own name but more unique, he explained to DMN, adding that he likes the whole one-name vibe like Drake and Rihanna. You can catch Cohn in Mariah Carey's music video Type Dangerous. He played her first love interest and is identified as Mr. Player. It's the lead single from her new album, Here for It All. You can check out the video here. The Bold and the Beautiful has been on the air long enough to reinvent itself countless times, but every so often something happens that feels like a genuine turning point. And right now that shift has a face, a voice, and a name: Harrison Cohn. When word spread that the young actor and singer-songwriter was stepping into the daytime world, it wasn't immediately clear just how much he would change the tone of a show known for power suits, designer drama, and complicated families. Then came the announcement that Cohn would portray Deke, the first openly gay male character in the series, to enter a romantic storyline with another man, Remy Price, played by Christian Weissman. And suddenly a decades-long franchise found itself back in the headlines for all the right reasons. This wasn't a publicity stunt, it was a creative statement, and Cohn has handled that spotlight with a mix of humility and intensity that makes both his fans and his critics pay attention. Before Bold and Beautiful, Cohn's resume already hinted at range. He had appeared in American Horror Stories, Superstore, Hacks, and The Summer I Turned Pretty, a portfolio that suggested he could do comedy, darkness, irony, and emotional rawness. The daytime format is its own beast, a relentless schedule of shooting dialogue that would fill an entire feature film every few days, but Cohn dove in headfirst, calling the process exhilarating and terrifying in equal measure. The sheer speed of soap storytelling forces actors to trust instinct to find truth in the first take. He said that it taught him how to live in a moment rather than rehearse it to death. and for someone who describes himself as a bit of a perfectionist, that surrender was liberating. What immediately struck fans when Dake appeared on screen wasn't just that he was new, but that he felt real. Dake isn't written as a stereotype. He's not there to deliver moral lessons or to perform token diversity. Instead, he arrives like any other bold and beautiful newcomer, handsome, grounded, slightly mysterious, and quickly entwined in the emotional fabric of the show. His relationship with Remy grows out of attraction, curiosity, and tension, the same elements that have powered countless heterosexual romances on the series. And yet, it carries the extra weight of being historic. The first time two men have been given this kind of emotional space in a story that doesn't apologize for their love. Cohn and Weissman have both said they felt an obligation to make sure that their scenes carried authenticity without being afraid of romance or intimacy. They wanted viewers to see connection, not controversy. Cohn credits the creative team, especially executive producer Bradley Bell, for trusting him to explore nuance. He says that Bell told him early on to play truth rather than politics, that the only thing viewers respond to more than chemistry is honesty. So Cohn leaned into that. His Dake is open-hearted but not naive, strong but not hardened, protective but not controlling. He's a character who listens as much as he speaks, and who grounds the often melodramatic world of Los Angeles fashion houses in something that feels tangible. When Remy lashes out, when insecurities boil over, Dake meets them with calm and emotional counterbalance that lets their pairing breathe. Fans on social media quickly noticed the difference, calling the connection between the two soft but powerful, and the most human storyline B&B has done in years. But Harrison Cohn's own story is as fascinating as the character he plays. Growing up in Colorado, before moving to California, he pursued both acting and music, releasing indie pop songs that racked up millions of streams online long before he landed in daytime. His music often deals with themes of identity and emotional honesty, subjects that clearly inform the way he approaches performance and interviews. He said that songwriting taught him how to access vulnerability, and that every good scene in soap acting is basically a song in disguise, with rhythm, tension, and release. That sense of musicality shows on screen, even in quiet moments. Cohn has an inner tempo, a pulse that gives his lines shape. His ability to find the melody in dialogue helps separate him from many newcomers who struggle to make soap material sound natural. Stepping into Bold and the Beautiful also placed him among the veteran cast, many of whom have been on the show longer than he's been alive. He's talked about learning from them, watching how they navigate the camera angles, the pacing, the memorization, the discipline. He often cites Catherine Kelly Lang, who plays Brooke Logan, as a mentor, someone who taught him to conserve energy between takes and to find small emotional beats instead of chasing big moments every time. He also credits Matthew Atkinson and Jacqueline Masinswood for making the set welcoming and professional for a younger actor joining a show with 40 years of mythology. That warmth matters. Cohn has said that being treated like family let him take risks without fear of failing, and yet no amount of mentorship could completely prepare him for the intensity of public reaction. When Dake and Remy shared their first kiss, the scene aired in a quiet moment. No sensationalism, just two people connecting, and still social media exploded. Longtime fans flooded comment sections with praise and some skepticism, but overwhelmingly the mood was celebratory. People posted how moved they were to see representation in a show they'd grown up watching. Many wrote that they cried, others said they finally felt seen. Cohn read the responses and admitted he teared up himself. He said that as an actor you dream of moving people, but you rarely expect to do it in a way that matters beyond entertainment. The Next Day morning talk shows, entertainment sites, and soap blogs all carried the clip, heralding it as a watershed for the genre. Beyond the symbolism, Cohn knows he must deliver substance, so he keeps studying soaps old and new to understand what makes certain pairings iconic. He said he watched early episodes of Bold and Beautiful as well as the golden eras of General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, observing how actors build chemistry over time, how they let the smallest glance do the work of a page of dialogue. He wants Dake to have that kind of depth, the slow burn, the layered emotion. He also wants viewers to see that queerness can exist comfortably in the heightened world of daytime glamour, without being sensationalized. His goal, he says, is normalcy, not novelty. The role has already opened doors beyond daytime. Cohn has been approached for new music collaborations and independent film projects. And though he insists he's committed to bold and beautiful for as long as the story makes sense, he sees this chapter as transformative. He talks about how joining the cast gave him a community and a platform to talk about mental health, creativity, and authenticity. He's used his social media